So, is Wuthering Waves a Genshin Impact clone? Which was the same game that was called the Breath of the Wild clone. Yes. Yes, it is. Wuthering Waves, Woo-Wah, whatever the hell you want to call it, is literally down to the UI 100% a Genshin Impact clone. Without a shadow of a freaking doubt. I'm over here stumbling my words because that's how much of insanity it is of how much of a copy this game is. Yup. I hit you with that. So, basically, this game is a one-for-one Genshin Impact clone. But does it really matter? Honestly, I don't think it does. Yes, I hit you with different hairstyle, different shirt, and that's about a different video. Yep, and I moved that probably because it's a different day. I know I'm pretty late when it comes to whole is Wuthering Waves a Genshin Impact clone and which one's better, this and that and third, but basically, I just wanted to say how I felt about Wuthering Waves because I beat the game like 4 weeks ago. Like the first story, the first part of it, and the new area just came out also 4 weeks ago. And I kind of just want to talk about how I feel about the game, right? Is it better than Genshin Impact? I don't really think any game is better than the other, to be honest. I really like them both, and I'm not going to compare them because, I mean, they're kind of the same game, but they're different. Like, Wuthering Waves has some stuff that's better, like the combat of Wuthering Waves. I mean, come on. Wuthering Waves has a lock-on system and a perfect dodge. Stuff that I expected and wanted from Genshin Impact since release. And each character has their own unique concerto gauge. I don't really know how to pronounce that. I probably should have looked it up before this. But basically, it's a little bar above their health bar. So it's different depending on each character. For example, Donjin, one of the 4-star characters. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Donjin. She has a special attack that drains her health bar, right? And the more you do the special attack, the more her health goes down and the concerto bar goes up, right? So if you hold down your basic attack when it's full, it heals her, which is pretty cool. And there's a unique 5-star character. Her name is Verena. She has the ability to heal people, right? But her bar, she has 4 separate bars, right? So how to fill these bars is you do a full combo attack with her or something called an intro skill, which I'll talk about a little later. But once you gain 1 bar, when you do her special attack or an aerial attack, it heals her as well as your other party members. Intro skills and outro skills. I mentioned this before when I was talking about Verena, but an intro skill is, I really don't know how to fill it up, to be honest. I know as long as you're attacking the enemy with a character that's on screen right now, one of your characters in your party, their emblem will glow, and basically you call them out for whatever attack they do. It's super unique to that character, so I'm not going to get into like each character's like abilities and stuff like that, but it's super cool. But I think Genshin has better elemental play. I don't really see this in Wuthering Waves. The only thing I do see is some enemies are immune when you're attacking them with the same element they are, but I don't see stuff like vaporized damage in this game like I do Genshin. I mean, maybe I'm playing the game wrong, but I don't see that. Also, I think Wuthering Waves has some neat quality of life stuff. Like when you beat an enemy or open chest, the items that fall out instantly don't. They go straight into your inventory, which is pretty cool. So they don't potentially fall off a cliff or fall off a big mountain that you climbed for like 3 hours or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And also when you're running around the open world, it's cool how they give you infinite stamina. Unless an enemy's locked onto you or you're in combat, you have infinite stamina just running around the open world, which is pretty cool. And also you run up rocks. You don't climb them. You literally run up cliffs and stuff like that. That's super cool, and it takes the 3-hour climbing a mountain thing I just said. It takes it out completely, which is really cool. Now, story-wise, I don't really think I can compare the story since Genshin has like tons and tons and tons of lore now. If I want to go back to Genshin's like first patch and Wuthering Waves is now, the most I can really say is both stories are really cool. I mean, in one story you're fighting a freaking dragon, and in this story you're doing like the 4th Great Ninja War. You're having a war at the end of the game, which is super cool. But I do want to say one thing. I feel like Wuthering Waves is more anime than Genshin Impact. Like I feel like Genshin Impact is like it's still anime, but I feel like Wuthering Waves is more anime, if you know what I mean. Like I'll give you guys one example. When Rover pinned down that one girl from the Black Shores group, like he legit pinned her down. I don't really see that in Genshin Impact. Like I don't really see Aether really doing that, to be honest. I mean, maybe he does. I stopped playing at Inazuma. I'm still playing the game, but I'm just trying to get back. But I don't really see them doing that. I feel like Wuthering Waves is a little more anime, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Maybe I sound stupid right now, but it's okay. I mean, really, if you played Genshin Impact, you kind of played this game, but slightly different. I mean, the vibes of this game is totally different from Genshin Impact. Like, I feel like Genshin is better to look at. The art style and just the characters and stuff like that. I feel like Genshin has a unique and cool art style compared to Wuthering Waves. Like, if you were to show someone a Genshin character like Kazuha or Kaya, someone would know it's a Genshin character before they say any other anime, just because Genshin's art style is super unique. Meanwhile, in Wuthering Waves, if I show someone Rover or if I show someone Encore, they'll think it's from an anime or something like that. But all in all, I think both games are really freaking amazing. Both have unique and worthwhile quests to do, awesome cool characters with lore to them, and a live open world to dive into and get lost in. I mean, these are actual open world games. You don't need to pay for anything. Yeah, they're gacha, but you don't really need to pay to progress a story or pay to get to an area and stuff like that. You kind of just pay for characters, and if you don't want them, like me, I sometimes dish in some money, like here and there. I'll buy a battle pass here. I'll buy one of those $5 things that get you 90 gems every single day. But all in all, I play the game for the story and just to feel like an actual open world game, which it does. And if you have time to play both of them, I see no reason not to. And also, before I end the video, I just want to say one thing. I don't understand Kuro Games. For some reason, they don't put the game on console. I'm a console gamer, as you can see, with the PS5 right there. I mean, I'm playing this game on my phone right now. You know how annoying that is to play a game on your phone with the touchpad and all that stuff? I mean, it's cool that it's on the phone, but like, it's not my desired way of playing the game, right? But like I said, right, I have a Steam Deck. And they block Linux, so I was actually playing the game on my Steam Deck. That means I downloaded Windows on my Steam Deck, and I was playing it, having fun even with the crappy frame rate, right? And then the update came out, and then for some reason it just like almost bricked my Steam Deck. So I stopped playing it entirely. But I still love the game. I still have it on my mobile, I still have it on my iPhone, and I'm just playing the game, having fun. I just wish Kuro can just put it on that thing right over here, or stop blocking Linux, and I can actually play the game and actually have a lot more fun than I am on my phone. But basically, I just wanted to get that rant out. I keep saying basically, but yeah, I wanted to get that rant out. And yeah, if you have time to play both Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, I don't see why not. Both games are really freaking good and are super fun to play and just chill, and they have amazing soundtracks, and I don't see why not. But that is all I wanted to say on Wuthering Waves. A short video, but it took like 10 hours to record because I can't speak. But yep, that is it. Peace.